wonderland. And today I'm gonna make an analysis of Robert Plant's voice. Sounds great, but no, I will not be singing because I don't trust in the quality of this microphone on my phone. Yeah, but it analyzes. Yeah, there's something in him that has spoken to many generations of people. Maybe also the attitude and the rock and roll and etc. But when you begin to listen him singing, for example, those Led Zeppelin hits, "Oh Gotta Love" and "Stairway to Heaven," you can hear that he's really high. He's really nasal, like ah, like just squirting his voice out through his nose, and during the time as he's performing and mastering himself more and going through the phases of grief, etc., his voice starts to develop and go deeper. And if you listen to his latest albums or for example duets with Alison Krauss, you can hear that nasal scream has gone down. It has gone to his balls or his lower belly, and from there you can feel that he's just like going like that roughness and this vigor is coming from the bottom, and his whole body is active. But yeah, okay, how can I replicate it? Yeah, but what part you should replicate? Why it's important that I'm analyzing his voice? It's important because the maturity what he has reached for now is something impressive that every person could attain. And it's simple to make your way down to your lower belly, down your stomach. It doesn't mean that you go low like whoa, and no, it means that you can go really high, but it means also that you will be expressing your whole being when you are singing or speaking. That's the aim, that's the goal of the whole development of one's voice, because it's the only instrument that we have. We are born with our voices, okay? Most people, and we can use our voice to attain the mastery in our lives. Many people do public speaking, many people, like some are teachers, some do some business, you have to have calls with your partners and so on. And it means that what you are voicing should be efficient, it should be deep, it should come from your innermost self. But so when you see Robert Plant's voice being transformed through the time, it means he has mastered this emotional roller coaster that in the past it was his emotion that carried him. Let's do this, let's abuse this thing, let's try this thing out. That like person is carried by emotions like wind, like a storm comes and you're carried away over there and everything happens to you. But when you master your emotions, everything happens for you. You decide which way to go, how to feel, and who you are. Easy. That's really easy. Yeah, that's simple. But how then? when you take your breath in, you don't breathe into your upper body. No, you got to breathe into your belly and into your abdomen, your diaphragm. But that's a topic of music teachers. But when you learn the correct breathing technique to use your voice to master what's coming from inside you, you start going deeper. For example, each word that I speak to you, I use my stomach, I use my muscles to press out the air. That eventually, in the end, it's not the throat that controls the sound, that controls the voice. No, it is the stomach, it is your muscles that decide. Will you speak? Will you sing? Will you talk? Or will you stay silent? And then there's another thing. Because I know when you're watching it, that you have got some singing ideas, you got some singing techniques. So I'm not going there because I'm not a singing teacher. I am just a student. I've been singing for it's 2024 for 16 years, 15 years, and been going to a classical singing lessons for 4 years now. We have got the best teacher in our country. He's amazing. And I can also say that when I'm speaking in my native language, I'm more articulate. I'm very good. But speaking in English is a new challenge that I'm gonna overcome. So when you want to feel and when you want to master the rawness of your emotions, the rawness of your singing, that you can be really quiet, but you are able to explode in a moment. Then it's all about your lower stomach. And it's not about diaphragm anymore. It's even going lower, going deeper, that you get your power from your genitals. You bring the power from there up in the air, and you become one with the essence that you are depicting, with the essence that you are all about. Oh, okay. How do I do it? You start by whispers. You start by silence. You begin with the soft hums. That it's fragile, it's soft, but from there you begin to build up your strength. You begin to use your stomach muscles. You start contracting your genitals, bringing the force from the earth up into your being, into your articulation, into your speaking, into your singing. In the ancient times, in the times of Atlantis, or Lemuria, there was different notation system, and there was different way of using the sounds and using the voice to speak, like the legend of the Tower of Babylon. It's true, there are too many languages in this world at the moment. You can use, or you in a perfect world, or in the past, okay, you could have used your voice to carry on the emotion and to create beauty, but also to create destruction with things you choose to express. But nowadays we have to choose our words. It can be easier than that, of course. also you find the silence in the stomach, in your lower muscles, and you find the strength. And it's good to have strong physical body to do squatting or other exercises for your stomach. And another thing is like the breath of fire. You can Google it, or you can watch some Kundalini yoga videos, or go to a Kundalini yoga class actually. The breath of fire. It also gives strength to your stomach. The breath is the key to your sound. The breath is the key to your voice. But it's not like I have strong stomach, but I don't use it when I speak. Then I just feel breathless and tender. Okay? Did you understand? But when you use your muscles, when you speak, when you talk, or when you sing, you realize the potential and the power behind your words. Like as I am a man, so when I say something and when I use the strength of my inner muscles, I mean it. It is solidified in the stone when I speak the truth from the inside. So basically, you start using your stomach muscles to articulate or to express your voice, and you start with softness, like for example, when I start humming, it's really soft, but I try to go deeper. I try to use even more muscles in the beginning. When you become more experienced, then the automatization of the muscles to give the support to your voice is greater. But when you begin, then it's about softness in the voice. Here it's all soft, and down there it's really strong. You use your force to clarify the message, as if you are not used in clarifying your message, in sending out the feelings that you have inside, then you need to use force or you will be feeble, and then it's easy to knock you off. It's easy not to be listened to. It's easy for people not to hear you when you are feeble. That's cool music there. Okay, but yeah, when you begin, it's soft, and you try to go find the deepness and the strength in the muscles in your stomach, or you can hum a song. Suhultelni värskel kui juunis, and you try to softly but deeply explain and experience your feeling. And after that, you can start going stronger, but only when you are able not to use or not to sustain your neck, when you are able to relax into the singing. You can start unleashing your emotions, and you can start being in charge of them. You can choose them. You can be happy, you can be angry, you can be whatever you feel. Or we have got those longer sustained emotions as well, like depression or something like that, or long-term happiness. And then there's this great thing, when you start humming, you can start doing overtones. I show you a really simple overtone exercise. It's like you are a Formula 1 car, you know, and you start this soft hum Ooh, to go deep. Ooh, and then you start driving the car. And you can find a place where there's a lot of echoes, and you can just immerse yourself in the sound of your voice, because the overtones start building up different layers of sound that captivate your soul and your presence. And you begin to go deeper and deeper. And it's not about projecting your voice out. No, it's about projecting your voice to the depth, to the deepness. And from there you will unleash a new, better version of yourself, an immersion of the strength, immersion of the fatal unleash of power. And when you learn to control your voice from the soft to the strong, you learn to use your power accordingly to your heart. Easy as that. So you can check out our stonehands.eu, and we have got a free community in Skool where we are talking about raw food and raw eating. My voice has changed totally when I have changed my diet, when I have been eating raw food, and it's totally free community. Come and join at those, how I have cleaned up my voice from all the dairy products and from the slovenliness, or how do you say it, that from all the sluggishness of eating meat, and my voice has found immense clarity. And when I have been fasting, then it's been so beautiful, the singing that I have been doing. So I wish you all the best, and goodbye.